I got another video for all this Big Brother season 26, episode 18. Let's get into it. So after Tucker leaves, Chelsea was like, "Really, Quinn? Really, Joseph?" And man, Tucker came back around the corner and was like, "Nobody said anything. You observe a lot in certain situations." Oh, stop it. This situation been going on for damn near 20 episodes, and you all of a sudden peep today? Question mark. When you've been in power for what, the last 4 episodes? Question mark. Or more? Question mark. Like, you might could get away with that and say that if you didn't flat out give this nigga Quinn the POV. Like, come on, be for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe you could get away with that if you kept the noms the same. But you pretty much told on that nigga in front of everybody. That was just your mortal enemy last week. You was just trying to get that nigga out last week, and he was trying to do the same, even though that it's not looking too good on his side. But still, the attempt was there, the effort was there, and now all of a sudden y'all best buds and you saving him up off the block. That nigga snitched. After Tucker's little speech, Cam goes up to Tucker in the HOH room in his confessional talking about, "It's time to make some new bonds." It's like, y'all are the sorriest sack of competitors I've ever seen. If everybody's just going to get breastfed by Tucker, then this the easiest bread he ever going to get, fool. Like, and if everybody is working with him, by the time it's time to leave, or by the time everybody who's not in your alliance go, if that nigga wants you gone, he's just going to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he wants you to leave, you can't do nothing about it because everybody's scared of him, scared to go against his decision. So as soon as you hear your name come up, it's set in stone. It ain't nothing you can do. If he wants you gone, you gone. Rabina notices that Tucker is talking to like Mackenzie and Leah, and she starts thinking to herself, like, these people aren't in our alliance. Maybe I should start playing my own game. Wow. No way. You should have been doing that. My thing is, I don't have a problem with the showmance. If you can have a showmance, cool. But you got to understand that this is still your game. Like, the showmance is to help your game. Rubina, you can get some little dick on the side. We know you got a nigga back in the home. You try and play single girl boss. We know you got a nigga who not really your nigga, but who's your nigga. Go ahead and get you some side dick for the one time from Tucker. But just know you taking that so it'll help your game. Same thing, vice versa in the showman. Same shit for Tucker. Get you some head or something, nigga. But at the end of the day, know, like, hey, what she did last night was beneficial. what she pulled, that stunt you pulled last night was beneficial. But at the end of the day, I need you to be beneficial to my game as well. Not that kind of game, this game. So T-Core has a convo with Rubino where she says that she wants Chelsea to stay so they might could do something and it'll help their game. And it's like, so if you know Tucker wants Chelsea gone, why are you taking this, like, matter of fact, if I'm T-Core, I'd just be like, bro, if you're not seriously going to turn on this nigga, because when we keep Chelsea, that might, set him off type shit. If you're not really ready to do something, if Chelsea happens to get off the block, shut the fuck up. Like, ain't nobody trying to make no plan for you to still go up and lay up under that nigga's arm, and we don't do that over here. If you gonna come wholeheartedly. T-Core tells Chemo she doesn't trust Cam, but she's willing to work with Rubina. Then she got in her confessional talking about I want to stop Tucker before he has the numbers. Girl, what? Where have you been? Where have you been? Tucker Ben had the numbers. And you had an opportunity to do that when you chose Rubina over Cedric. You gave him the numbers right there. Granted, did we all know that they was fucking at the time? No. Could we see the interest? Yeah, I mean, come on. Like, you had an opportunity to not give this nigga the number. Did Cedric cower up and bitch up to the nigga in the end? You know what I'm saying? Yes. But at the end of the day, when he wasn't on that block, he moved on his own accord. He wasn't sitting up there playing Tucker's game, taking instructions from goddamn Tucker. That's more than I could say about any of you. And now you talking about Rubina like she didn't just turn a new leaf only because she realized Tucker gonna entertain anybody, and he could probably tap Mackenzie and he could probably tap Leah if he really wanted to. But before you knew that, you wasn't trying to overthrow him. I don't trust Rubina for a goddamn second. I'm not just saying this because we see the confessionals and the plans. Even if I was in the house, I wouldn't trust Rubina. I'm not trusting nobody in the showmans. Because that already, you already got your priorities fucked up. You already got your pride. And motherfuckers always like, oh, well, it could benefit my game, man. It can because you have numbers. But it's negative because they always is going to have eyes on you because you have numbers. And it's negative because we know where both of y'all stand. Undoubtedly, both of y'all is each other's number one. So that means we all come second. So at some point, you got to get back dough. And this is what I mean. Rabina gets tucked. Oh, my God. Like, this is why I said if I was T-Core, I just would have told her, shut the fuck up. When T-Core and Chelsea go around to see where everybody stands, she talking about some, I don't want to keep Cam to protect Tucker, which is true. Then she going to talk about some, we have to get the votes to protect Chelsea. We have to get the votes. And we have to make sure that Tucker's okay with it. Who the fuck is he? Damn, y'all get that nigga's dick out y'all mouth, bruh. Y'all little Tucker Juniors ain't y'all, bruh. And once again, like I told Chelsea after the POV meeting, take a second and think. Why would Tucker approve of the voting if it wasn't for who this nigga wanted out? Like, why would Tucker approve of taking somebody off of the block who he just put on the block? Or like, listen, take a second and just listen to yourself, Rabina. And like, if I'm T-Core from there, I know where she stand. Because that shit don't make no goddamn sense. Oh, let's save Chelsea, but Weezer got to make sure Master Tucker's cool. Nobody gives a fuck what that nigga's cool with. If I want to save Chelsea, nigga, I'm saving Chelsea because I want to save Chelsea. I don't give a fuck about this nigga. Then it's like Cam is to the point where he's just Tucker's lapdog. So if Tucker had an option, of course he's going to keep Cam. Like, why would he want to keep Chelsea? So Chelsea wins in the BBAI Arena Challenge and she's off the block. Suck it, Tucker. No, I'm playing. Yeah, congrats to the sister for winning the BBAI Challenge. Before the vote, Brooklyn tells T-Core and Chemo to keep her because Tucker's scared of her and he wants to get her out. What is the advice I gave to Cedric? Fuck him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, hell, you couldn't trust a rat ass back then, way back then, as you've seen a pattern. You couldn't trust their ass back then. You definitely can't trust them now. And you wasn't even asking for nothing is the crazy part. You asking for the bare minimum. Nobody said anybody has to, you know what I'm saying, get their hands dirty. Nobody, like, silly shit, bro. So Brooklyn decided to, walk in the room with everybody there and say Tucker was scared to keep her. So, keep her so she can help their game. And while I don't think this shit is true, I just appreciate somebody making a stance against this nigga, even if it's just because they're on the block, because she was never on this type time. She was trying to cop a plea last time she was in the HOH room. But then she was like, week after week, I'll sit on the block and prove my loyalty. I'll be y'all shield. That's too much. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't do that, but more power to you. You feel me? That's an agreement I can't agree to, is getting up on the block week after week. Like, I'll help y'all niggas, but like, come on, there's levels to this shit. And you can see everybody's face. Like, that ain't changed their mind at all. They so scared of daddy. She said that shit. They looked at that nigga Tucker, and that nigga nodded his head like, don't talk to her. Don't look her in the eyes. And this is what I was talking about. This is why I told T-Core, tell Rabina to not big us up if you ain't gonna do nothing. Like, if I'm T-Core, I think Rabina trying to set me up at this point. Because there's no way you was talking about plans to get rid of Cam just to go in there, and the Voters Anonymous, I remind you, and vote Brooklyn. You so scared, it's disgusting. But like I said, for everybody else, y'all just gonna figure out when that nigga backdoor you. Then when they vote to evict, they be saying, oh, I sadly choose to evict. Like, what? Y'all don't give a fuck, bruh. Just say who you want to evict. Y'all saying sadly, y'all really don't give a fuck. And y'all think that this gonna get you points in America's eyes. We don't give a fuck. And you know what's so funny is, like, Tucker is so much in the driver's seat that when people cop pleas, he literally don't care. Because he knows at the end of the day, they can never go again. Good Master Tucker. Pathetic. Disgusting. But anyway, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, catch you.